So anyway, I've been neglecting this channel and I apologize. Let's do a little car update because normally I did one at the end of the year and I neglected to do so this year. I've been working on my other channel, Gingerbread Paintball. If you're into that, take a look. That's ultimately how this channel started like 15 years ago. So anyway, the big change, I picked up an RS3, sight unseen off the internet from Carvana. I'll make a video explaining everything. It so far has worked out super well, and it's got a Unitronic Stage 1 Plus and TCU tune. Other than that, it's all stock, but I put 6,000 miles on it in 3 months and I love it. We still have the E90. Still, it's not so much the daily anymore because the RS3 just does it better, but it's still here. It might get some love soon. It might get parted out. I'm not sure yet. But if you aren't familiar, this is a 328 E90 with M3 brakes, control arms, Öhlins, BBS wheels. It is a very, very, very fun kind of everyday car. The Firebird, not much has really changed. I have like a couple videos I've been working on over the last year. I think literally to the day, the last year, but not a lot has changed. I did pick up a welder. We've got some patch panels that I cut out of another car and sandblasted and primed, and they're ready to be welded in, but I need to do some more work here. I'm hoping to get more of that done now that the springtime is here. Kind of like I said, I started the paintball channel, and that has taken up a lot of my spare time on top of like there being a blizzard and not being able to move any cars around. But truthfully, I am very disappointed in myself and the lack of progress I've made on that car because it deserves better than that. And for a while, I was really good about giving it an hour a day. And yeah, instead other things have been getting the hour a day. It sucks. I'm not happy about it. I need to do better. I also need to get my other one running, which won't be included in the video, but I got it running. It has a giant fuel leak because one of the fuel lines rotted out. That's where that car's at, but other than that, it just needs the body panels put on and painted because it runs. Like, it's ready to go, and I need to just focus and get it done. So then the other big one is this thing. As you can see, we have to fix damage in the same place that my Firebird has damage. And this was, as you can tell by the writing, totaled. I made a video about this that I forgot about. I basically posted it and scheduled it for months away, but it was filmed back in December. We're still waiting on a couple things to be finished up, but once we get all that finished up, we can actually start working on repairing that. It still runs, though. I take it out just to kind of drive around the neighborhood and cycle the fluids and make sure everything stays good. But unfortunately, everything has worked a lot slower than I had planned, and some of that's my fault, some of it's just the insurance bureaucracy, but we're going to attempt to fix the door, we're going to attempt to fix this, and we're going to extend this missing piece of the rocker so we can reattach that A panel and have a pretty fun track car. I wanted to get away from the car to actually talk. The reality of that car is, for what the buyback ended up being, I could not let it go. I sort of had lost interest in fixing it because I knew it was going to be a lot of work. I knew getting that paint to match was going to be a pain. And when the body shop kind of wrote up their proper estimate and called it totaled, I was like, well, that was expected, and I wasn't happy about it, but I also saw it as a means of me getting into a Vora GT, basically, which is what I was really thinking I wanted to do. Because I sold the Cayman also. Obviously, that's not in the video. I can make a video about why I sold the Cayman. If that's something people want to see, I may do it anyway. I also have a couple Lotus videos that I filmed that I never posted for one reason or another, but since the car's totaled, we might as well post it. Yeah, so I really saw that car getting totaled as my means of getting into something else. And then once I found out what the buyback was, I decided I was buying it back. That's how I ended up with the RS3. The Cayman money also went toward the RS3, so that's how that transpired. But yeah, I was very disappointed because, like I said in the last video I made, I had just put a ton of work into that car. Like, we refinished the wheels, we installed all that carbon stuff, we made it super nice. And a week or two later, it's destroyed. It's not fun. You know, it has full front PPF. It had PPF all on the door. Everything was not perfect. Like, the car is old. It had its issues, but it was really at the point where I was like, okay, cool. Like, we have a really, really, really nice driver's car that's fun to drive. I knew the blower was going to need some work, but we had time to do that, and then that kind of ruined everything. But yeah, there will be more content coming soon, both for this pile of shit, my other pile of shit, and that pile of shit. So leave your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, let me know what's going on, and I will see you all next time. And we're going to try to get back to consistent content.